when you look at these established teams in Europe, merchandising, like sales, the shirt sales, the merchandise, like the bags, the caps, the capes and everything, they bring so much money to the club. And one thing, and that can only work when the marketing for our clubs and our league is top notch.
Yes.
Do you know why clubs in England do so many of merchandise sales and getting top from it? Because the league, when it comes to marketing the league, they put their A game on that. Everybody in the world right now is aware of the English Premier League. As long as somebody is a football supporter, everybody knows about the English Premier League. That is what happened. The media, the stakeholders in the sporting world, they came together and made sure that that is the best league in terms of selling it. Yes. Not the playing, because when you talk about playing, maybe Spain is better. But when it comes to commercialization, England is the best in the whole world. So that means that there is so much to be done by the Football Federation to make sure that the league first is sellable. This one thing I had, I was looking behind some years back. When I started supporting the teams following the FKF Premier League. Yes. That one of the bone of contentions why SportPesa had to be taken out of the market and of the leagues, because SportPesa was both sponsoring Kenyan teams and Tanzanian teams initially. Yes. And now the funny thing is that SportPesa, when it comes to Tanzania, it pumped in more money than how it was than the amount it was pumping in the Kenyan league. That was one of the contention that was brought about in Parliament, and that led to SportPesa being disqualified. Now, why is that? I cannot fault SportPesa. The problem was the running of the league. The Tanzanian league was being run so well that it attracted investors. It is easier now to invest in Tanzania, to invest 100 or 500 million in Tanzania, because you are sure that it will make sense, that it will be used the right way, than pumping 50 million in the Kenyan league that you're not sure where it will go, sure, because it won't benefit the players and the league in itself. So the FKF Premier League, the leaders of the FKF Premier League need to come together and just bring structures that first they can be able to sell the league, to sell to the people, to the fans, to the stakeholders, that they are now serious and they want to run this league the most professional way they can. Now, coming now to pumping in the money in the clubs, they can have, you see, their sponsors, of course. That's the first thing you can have. The second thing I said, the merchandising of everything. Now, the third thing, that is, it might be tough for now. It's every team to get their own stadiums, to build their own stadiums now. In regards to teams like FC Leopards, Shabana, Gor Mahia, Tusker. Now, these teams, when you have your own home grounds, these home grounds, they're just more that they can serve more than just a playing surface. You can have events there. These events can pump in money to the club. You see? Yes. So these are some of the things that the team needs to come into together to make sure that the clubs bring in the needed cash to run the league and the clubs, individual clubs. Sorry.
And apart from that, Joel, even if we commercialize our football, there are some, kuna mambo tunafaa tufanye pia to streamline the structures of football in Kenya. And one is good governance. Good governance does not involve only decision making. Kuna mambo mengi sana inafaa kuongozi. We have seen the FKF Federation in Ragos right now, misappropriation of funds. And maybe nikiangalia kwa mtazamo wangu, a club like AFC, kuna watu wamekuwa pale for a very long time. I think it's high time transit to a corporate entity, waweze ku even with the right people, the right mind, sober mind, yani young mind, watu wanaweza endesha club. I think kukua kwa club for more than 20 years and you're still there, na wewe ni mtu wa community kabisa. I think this is not your time now to be there in the AFC. As for me, nafikiri kwamba ni high time of transit pia kwa uongozi, na waweze kuleta viongozi ambao maybe they have young minds, yani wako corporate minded.